was looking like a fool when I met you. All covered.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the Sephora VIB sale try-on haul. So I am going to be testing out all of the products that I purchased in my recent hauls. You might have seen a part 1 or part 2. If you didn't, I will be sure to link those at the end of this video, so make sure to check those out. But everything I purchased I will be testing out for you today. Some of these products are new to me and some of these products are some of my favorites. So without further ado, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button. If you want to see me test out these new products from the Sephora VIB sale, then keep watching. Okay guys, the first thing we're going to do is I think I need to glow my skin up a little bit. So I was really excited to purchase this Sol de Janeiro Rio Sunset Glow Oil. You guys ripped me a new one for this. So if you saw my haul, I had purchased another color. I actually thought I was buying the champagne, but instead I purchased the yellowish color, and I said I was going to return it, but I wanted to try it first because there's a chance that I would have tried it and I would have liked it. I did try it. I didn't like it, but you guys were like, why would you try it out if you know you're going to return it? You know, you guys, that was not my intention, but I do feel, I truly believe that for what you pay in makeup, if you are not happy with the product or if you try something and something doesn't work, you should return it because you shouldn't waste your money. But anyway, I ended up getting the champagne shade and that's what I like. This is really good. I did actually try it a couple days ago and I like it because it makes your skin very glowy. In addition to that, it doesn't transfer. So let me just show you. So I'm going to apply some on my hand and I'm just going to like apply a little bit to my chest. And you can see how it just gives me like a really nice glow. I love it. So let me put it on my shoulders. And then it has a beautiful, beautiful like coconut scent. So I just love this so much. I'm so glad I purchased it. Like I said, not only is it going to be nice on the décolletage, but in addition, I think it's going to look beautiful on the legs in the summer months just to give it a nice bronze glow. And it does come in multiple shades. And I opted for Rio Sunset, which is more of a champagne shade. Next, to moisturize my skin, I purchased the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. So I love the bottle. This was $22. It comes in a pump. It's kind of like a gel-like formula. And I purchased this, I mentioned, because I use the sleeping mask and I love that. This smells so good. I told you it smells like a Jolly Rancher, a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's so nice, and I saw that it was good for oily skin, which is what I have. Love how it goes on. Like I said, it's a gel-like formula, but it just goes on really lightweight. It feels a tad bit sticky, but not too bad. So for primer today, I picked up the Farsáli Skintune Blur. I got it in the smaller size, but I do have the larger size that I'm almost running out of. But I love this, you guys, just to blur out any imperfections like lines. And this is a lotion consistency, and it has a squeezy tube like this. The only thing I don't like, you see how there's some lotion kind of stuck in it, so I do have a hard time with this a little bit, but I can always just kind of wipe it. You can see it's like a lotion, and I just apply it to the skin all over. And what it's going to do is just help to blur out those lines. So excited to try out this KOSAS. This is a tinted face oil. It's supposed to be kind of like a skincare product mixed with kind of like, not a foundation, but almost like a tinted moisturizer. And I was attracted to this because I saw, of course, Tati Westbrook use it. She's like one of my favorite YouTubers. She's so good, gives the best advice, and she really liked this. And I thought this would be good for the weekends when you don't want like a full face of makeup. So this says, I actually got it in the shade 01 in my initial video, and I exchanged it for 04. Now 04 is the color she used, but guys, after looking at it, I think it's going to be a little dark, but I'm going to bring it down my neck, so we'll make it work. We'll make it work. But apparently they said no matter, like if you get kind of close to your shade, it's supposed to work. It's supposed to blend in with your skin tone, so we'll see. So it says I only need 2 to 4 drops, and it says you're supposed to apply it with your fingertips. I'm going to start by applying it with my fingertips, but I'm also going to dab it in with this brand new electric beauty blender. How pretty is this? And I love how it goes kind of with my nails. I love turquoise and fuchsia together. Okay, so I'm going to shake this. And like I said, it says you only need 2 to 4 drops. So it's really, really liquidy, and it looks like a little bit goes a long way. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if this is going to be the right color, but let's see. This kind of stuff makes me nervous because I am used to like full coverage. But I am going to use my fingers. Okay, so you can already tell, a good way for me to tell if something covers something up is if it covers my age spots right here, my sun damage. So it's not doing that, but I like it because it's almost looking like your skin, but better. And I thought this color was going to be too dark, but I think it works. Okay, so it worked applying with my fingers, but guys, you know what I'm going to do? I just feel more comfortable going in with my beauty blender. But they were right. I actually did only use about 2 drops. I'm going to take it down my neck a little bit. I like that, guys. Like I said, if you're expecting something full coverage, don't go for this. But if you want something lightweight that's just going to make your skin look that much better, this is really, really nice. I am pleasantly surprised. Now, when I was at Sephora, the lady said, well, what kind of skin do you have? I said oily. And she said, well, if you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend getting an oil, but I wanted to try it anyway. So we are trying it out, and you guys, so far, I really, really like it. I think this is going to be perfect for the weekends when I just need a little something extra, but not too glam. Okay, I'm going to go in. This is not a new product. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. Like I said, this was one of the products that I didn't get. I didn't get a new product because I love Tarte Shape Tape, and I love this concealer, and I looked at the reviews for other concealers, you guys, and this is just such a good one that I didn't want to change. Why change a good thing, right? I love this beauty blender, though. It's so pretty to look at. So I'm just going to dab it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take just a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, pour it in here, and then I'm going to take that same beauty blender just a little bit, and I'm just going to apply it underneath of the eyes. Now you do have to be careful with this powder if you do have dry under eyes, because it can tend to dry you out a little bit, so you just want to be careful. Okay, and then I also apply a little bit to my forehead and a little tiny bit on my smile lines. Okay, and we're gonna just kind of let that sit. Next product I'm so excited to test out is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the luxury palette in the Sophisticate. So these are a lot of like neutral shades, so I thought they were going to be great for every day. As you can see, I'm going to start with this shade right here from the lid to my brow. Then I'm going to take this one, put it in my crease, this one in my outer corner, and then this one I'm going to take and I'm going to smoke it along the upper lash line, almost as if it's eyeliner. Okay, so let's go ahead here. I'm just going to take this and apply this, like I said, from my lid all the way to my brow bone. And I love, love, love Charlotte Tilbury products. You guys might remember from little ways back that I told you I wanted, and I'm using this one, that I wanted to get the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette, but they were out of it when I went to the store. So because of that, I thought, okay, well, you know what, maybe it's a sign. I don't really wear like pinks on my eye that often, so maybe I should go ahead for like the natural neutral tone, and I'm glad I did. So these in the palette are all mattes, and they blend really, really nicely. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this deeper shade. It's kind of like a chocolate. Same brush, just a little bit in the corner. I just kind of tap, and then I go beneath that transition color. But if you don't want to do that, what you can do, little tiny taper brush like this. This is a Sigma E25, and you can just kind of put it in your outer corner and shape it. So once I get all of this on, I then like to go in with a brush that doesn't really have much on it, and then I kind of just blend the edges so there aren't any harsh lines. So I am all about like a natural eye look. And this blends really, really well. You can see there is a little bit of fallout, but that's okay because when I go to wipe away the powder, I'll get rid of that. Okay, now what I want to do is I did pick up one additional item. This was one of my favorites and I figured I should pick it up during the sale. It is the Tarte Chrome Paint and Top Yacht. Look at this, you guys. It is so incredibly beautiful. Look how pigmented that is. It's just a beautiful eyeshadow. So I like to take it on my finger and then I just kind of apply it to the lid. And then what I like to do, I apply it to the lid and let me go back in with a flat eyeshadow brush. And I just kind of blend it a little bit. It's really pretty. And if you really want to make it pop, you can apply some Fix Plus. And then I'm going to go back into this palette. And I'm just going to take a little, this is like a little pencil brush. Take this black shade and I'm going to go along the lash line. If you don't want to do this, you can also use just a black eyeliner, but I don't usually wear eyeliner, so sometimes I'll just do this. Okay, and there you have it. Now, before I do my mascara, I like to go in with, I like to wipe this away. So I'm going to go in with the Benefit Hello Flawless. This is not new to me. It's like my favorite. I love this powder for an all-over face powder. Okay, and then let's wipe this away. Okay, and now for mascara today, let me go ahead and curl my lashes. I am going to use an old favorite today. It is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. Now, when I was purchasing it, as I mentioned, I was hoping to get the limited edition packaging, but I grabbed the wrong one. But it's okay, I already opened it, and for mascara, I'm not going to return it since I already opened it. Okay. So this one is just so great at volumizing your lashes, and if you really want to make it stand out, you can layer it with like other mascaras. So this is a volumizing mascara, so you can also layer it with like a lengthening mascara so you can get the best of both worlds. But this is really good on its own. You see that? Because you can layer it and you don't have to worry about the mascara clumping. Going to bronze the face. No surprise here. I went ahead and I picked up a brand new Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. Not too cool, not too warm. It's just perfect. It's so good. And let me show you, this is what my current bronzer looks like. So even though I got a new one, I am going to try to finish this up as much as I can. It does smell a little funny, however, it was a little pricey, so I am going to try to use this up. Some of my subscribers recommended that, so I feel like I should do that because I don't want to be wasteful, and then I will open this one up once this one is pretty much done. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use an IT Cosmetics brush. And I start by kind of contouring my cheeks and then just applying this to the outer perimeter. Now for blush today, I am going to go in with this Natasha Denona. This is the Diamond and Glow. Once again, one of my subscribers said I have to get this. I will be honest, the highlighter in here is not really that great. I don't know if there's a film over top of it or what, but it's very glittery and you can see that there's just not much comes off, but I do like the blush a lot. The blush is really pretty. So I'm going to go in with my blush brush. It just gives you like a nice glowy flush of color. And before we do highlight, let's go ahead and do lips. So I picked up a new Sephora lip liner. This is in the shade Sink or Suede. It's a very beautiful mauve that goes with the lip color I'm going to use today. I've mentioned before, I don't think that these get enough love. They're only $12. They're a gel formula. They glide on really nice and they last a long time too. With that, I'm going to use this Tarte Festival. This is such a good liquid lip. Look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. Such a good everyday shade. I love this mauve tone. This is one of my favorite all-time liquid lips. It's so pretty. Not only does it last a long time, but it's just a beautiful mauve tone. If you're like me and you're into these tones, you have to try this out. To my favorite part, highlighter. I have two highlighters to try. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beauty Light Wand, and I have it in the shade Spotlight. This is really, really cool because it comes with a little sponge, and all you do is you just kind of tap it. Look how pretty that is. And then you take my fingertips and just tap. But one thing I did notice, it dries very quickly, so you have to be very careful. But I love applying a liquid underneath of a powder. So look how nice that is, you guys. It's so pretty. So you can use your finger to kind of dab it in, or you can go in kind of with your beauty blender too. And now I have the other highlighter I was so excited about in my haul. It's by Bareminerals, and this is the Endless Glow highlighter, and it's in Free. This is what it looks like. It is a beautiful champagne. Put that right there. It's really, really nice, and I think it's gonna really pop over top of this. But I'll tell you, this little wand right here is so beautiful. You can really amplify the highlight if you want more, or it's just gonna give you a natural glow. So pretty. This is probably my favorite so far. Okay, I'm gonna take a highlighter brush, and you can see how just applying a powder over top of a liquid, just how nice and glowy it is. It's so pretty. Okay, apply some on my nose here. And then one thing I'm going to do too is I'm just going to take a little brush like this. This is a Morphe M321, and apply a little in my inner corner. Let's give a spray. This is not new, but I recommend this in my Sephora VIB recommendations. The All Nighter is going to set your makeup all night. It is so good. Okay guys, there you have it. This is a full face using all the products I got. Let's go through all of them really, really quickly so I can just give you my final thoughts on everything. Starting with the moisturizer, love this. Like I said, it smells so good. I have oily skin. It's perfect for that, so this is good. The Farsáli, this primer is great. It just, every time I use it under my makeup, I have a good makeup day. So if you haven't tried it, I'd recommend picking up the sample size before you pick up the large one. The large one's like $54. This is only $22, but you have to try that. You guys, Tati was right. She's like such a good YouTuber. If you don't watch her, you totally should. This is really good. I feel like I'm having a good skin day with this on. You can still see a little bit of like my sunspots, but you guys, I just feel like it's my skin but better. And not to mention, it just feels like it's very lightweight. I don't feel like I have like a lot of makeup on, so I think this might be like my new go-to look on the weekends. I really, really like this. Let's go on to the eyeshadow palette by Charlotte Tilbury. This was a little pricey, but it comes in a ton of different shades. I might still end up picking up the Pillow Talk, but this one is in the shade Sophisticate, and it is so beautiful. If you're like me and you wear neutral eyes every day, you have to have this. Obviously, I love this mascara. I've been buying it for years, but if you can, I'd recommend getting the limited edition because it's a very pretty packaging, but I just missed out on that. These are a little pricey. It is $49, but it's going to last you. The one I have here has already lasted me a year, and I'm probably going to be able to use it like maybe a couple more months before I do break into this, but because it was a 20% off sale for me, I definitely wanted to pick this up. The blush, this was the only thing. I love the blush in here. Natasha Denona has great products, but I don't like the highlighter. It's really sparkly, and I don't feel as though it's pigmented. Look, I am really, really digging my hand in there, and like nothing is coming off. So I don't know if there's a film over top of it, but I didn't like that part, but I do like the blush. It does give you a pretty mauve shade. Once again, these lip liners are so good. $12. They come in a wide variety of shades. Again, this is the shade Sink or Suede, and I think it goes perfectly with my all-time favorite lip, which is Festival. Love this. Wear it every day. Actually, a lady I work with, she was like, what are you wearing on your lips? And so she got some too. It's just such a pretty color. There, you guys. I have to say that I think out of everything I purchased, this is my favorite. The Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. I love this. Like I said, you can use it on its own or you can layer it with a powder highlight over top. Which brings me to my next one. This Bareminerals is beautiful. It's not going to give you like a bam in your face. Well, I guess it could if you really layer it. But it is just so beautiful. This comes in a lot of different shades. And another one I do want to recommend in case you didn't see my Sephora recommendations, this Dior Face and Glow palette. It's also a good time to buy this too. I love this shade right here. It's so beautiful. So yeah, guys, I would say that this Sephora VIB sale was definitely a success for me. Everything I have I love, with the exception of this one shade in the Diamond and Glow palette, but I love the blush, so that's okay. So everything was great. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be sure to link everything down below that I use. So all you have to do is click on that link. It's going to take you right to the product. I'm going to try to make it really easy for you guys. If you have any questions about anything I use, make sure to leave it down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I'd love to have you join me over there. Have a fabulous day and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself,